Bayes' theorem is a very useful theorem in statistics. It is a fundamental theorem in the sense it talks about how we can estimate probabilities when two interrelated events are happening. For example, if A and B are two different events, and A intersection B represent to a condition where both the events take place, then the probability of that joint event happening can be calculated based on conditional probabilities. For example, probability of A intersection B is same as probability of A given B multiplied by probability of B. So if there is a probability for event B happening, and once that event has happened in that conditional situation, what is the probability of A happening? If you know that, then the multiplication of these two gives the joint probability. They are basically symmetric in definition, in the sense probability of A intersection B is also equal to probability of B given A multiplied by the probability of A itself happening. So as you can see, this relation is depicted here in this picture, where the four nodes of this square are basically the four different possibilities of events happening. This represents A and B both happening. This node represents the event A happening but B not happening. This node represents probability of both A and B not happening, and this one is the probability of A not happening and B actually happening. So these probabilities can be calculated based on the conditional probabilities, and then these arrows tell us, what probabilities need to be multiplied. Like probability of A intersection B is same as probability of B multiplied by probability of A given B. If what is the probability of both events not happening, that can be calculated by probability of not A multiplied by probability of not B given probability of not A. So probability of not A is nothing but 1 minus probability of A, and then this represents the universal set. So given the probabilities of two different events, we can actually estimate the probabilities of things happening and not happening, and then probabilities of conditional events, and then we can calculate the joint probabilities. So all these things are related in a very useful way in this picture, and that's the basic structure for Bayes' theorem.